Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Dayoth Gaming. I am Talion, and I think we are nearing the end with Dragon Age Awakening. I forgot to get some runes, and I don't know if we're going to be able to now because I kind of screwed that up. And I don't have enough of really anything to buy to build up stuff. So let's see if we can go in and buy items that we need for this last combat.
Where is he? I know he's here. Cough him up, Warden.
What? Who? What? Who? Who are you? You have an appointment?
You're not gonna pull the moss over my eyes. Ogren, get your hairy ass down here.
Hang on to your beard, woman. Is this a conjugal visit? Looking for Ogren to grease the old wheel?
Don't lay a finger on me. You've done a lot of stupid things on a whim, but joining the Wardens...
Didn't you say it would be hot?
We were role-playing.
What? What? Stay out of it for right now?
Look, I didn't sign up on a whim, alright? You kicked me out.
You were just looking for an excuse.
You kept trying to make me into something I'm not. I can't play house like you want me to. I'm only good at one thing, Fells, and it's killing.
He is right. He is good at killing.
He's always been good at killing. That and making absolutely nug-brain decisions. You had a good thing in the army. They respected you.
Felsie, I finally got the old conquer on straight, and I don't belong anywhere but here.
Fine, Ogren, if that's what you want. The baby and I will just have to get by without you.
Wait, baby? Are you gonna go after her?
I just end up being hit. She's a tiny thing, but packs a surprising wallop. And in this mood, she'd go straight for my danglers. Come on, there's Darkspawn waiting to be killed.
Well, we got 4, and apparently we have a quest. I'm not sure how we're going to do that, considering we are supposed to go somewhere. Felsie showed up in Negrin, abandoned his family. Lovely. Didn't want to talk about, but he may confide in a. But he might eventually confide in a friend. Okay, well, we will worry about that later. Nathaniel, why do we have missions? The Howe family. Okay, let's talk to these people. What's going on?
I owe you an apology.
Any specific reason?
When I returned from the Free Marches, I was certain my family was destroyed for being on the wrong side of the war. But my father did it to himself. No conspiracies, just one stupid, selfish man. I should have known better.
Honestly, how could you have known? Because you worshipped him.
I should have dug deeper before I acted. I was an idiot, and like a child I blamed you and the Wardens. And here you've even proven to be a friend of sorts. Or am I reading that wrong too?
Nah. Nope. You've done well. You actually have done very well this whole campaign.
Good. You know, when you conscripted me, I would not have thought I'd end up liking it. Anyway, let's be on our way. I don't want to take up more of your time.
Fair enough. Okay, Anders. Anders and Justice. Okay.
May I point out that you're all right?
I brought this on.
Really, when the Templars came for me, you could have decided I wasn't worth the trouble. But I apparently am worth the trouble. Considering I'm usually a lot of trouble, I should be grateful.
Well, yeah, he's been very useful.
I'm glad to be around. When you recruited me, I thought I was jumping from the frying pan into the fire. But being a warden is almost tolerable. It's a pleasant stroll through the park with Darkspawn.
That it is. Coupled with an early death, yes. So glad I could make it happen for you.
You're a giver. I'm very grateful. I thought it was worth mentioning. Thank you, Commander, for everything.
Oh, we got a little bit more with him. Alright, do we have one with everybody? Nope, just these guys. Okay. Guess the other ones don't care about us.
This world is nothing like I thought it would be. The demons lust to cross the veil, but the rest of us scoff. We pity mortals, we do not envy them.
Well, and thanks for that. We appreciate it.
You misunderstand. We are wrong about this world. There is beauty here, and the mortals, they are worth saving. You helped me in the Fade, and have proven yourself since. It is not right to judge all mortals the same.
Well, so glad you approve. Are you saying we're friends now?
A friend? That is an interesting concept. I do not know how to respond to that. I wish to thank you again for the ring. The Song of Delirium is yet more of this world's value. Would that I could bring that music back to the Fade, for the other spirits to hear. Alas.
Maybe. Oh, we gotta disapprove. You suck. Let's see. Anybody else? Nobody wants to talk? Okay. Can we buy anything?
May I be of service? Certainly.
Yes. We're gonna need to buy a lot of stuff here. Okay. What do we have for crafting? Not crafting. Let's see what we've got. We do want paralyze. Okay, we almost have enough for paralyze. Let's see if we can get some more lightning. And maybe flame. So let's see if we can do that. So let's get more. We have so much money, so we're fine. So we're going to do about 20, I think, of this. And more lightning. Because these are ones that I know we have and can get up. Okay. Oh. Always the struggle on that. Okay. We're going to get rid of a few things. Okay. Dawn can go away. The Blessing of the Divine could be useful, but guess what? We don't have a warrior with us, so that's not going to help us. I don't feel like either of these are going to be helpful with what we want either. Sir Pounce a lot. How is it that we have so many items on this? I really feel like we shouldn't have this many, but apparently we do. Expert Cold Iron. We don't need Undead. Slowing we don't need. Silverite we do. Hail we don't need. Okay, that's a good start, I guess. Let's grab Anders and go outside. Okay.
Yes.
At this point, I think we're going to kind of do a skip, so you guys do not have to keep worrying about this. I do not think we can still talk to any of these people. That is the sad part. So I will return once I get everybody the way I would like, or at least as much as I can. All right, we got everything that we could. Unfortunately, it wasn't as good as I was hoping, and that's kind of my fault because I did not do the runes like I should have. But we do have at least everybody that can have something. So right now, he has fire, cold, and electricity resistance on top of the fire, so he should have a really good resistance. And then, of course, Singram, I was able to get her Paragon level on at least the electricity and the Silverite, which is extra to Darkspawn. Unfortunately, I could not get her better on her paralysis. And her other one is pretty much similar, except it does fire damage instead of electricity. And I gave her the same resistance. Unfortunately, once again, we did not get the good tracings, so we were not able to get the maxed out like we would have been able to. And we would have had the money to do so. I did buy out everything we could with potions. Oh, I do have these items we do not need at this point. I should actually put them back, but we'll go ahead and leave them on. I think we'll be fine. So let us head out. We have nothing else to do. We cannot buy from anybody else here. We did have something with Ogram, but unfortunately we're not going to probably be able to finish him off. And that's because of where we're at in the game. So let's look at our resistances. I'm not that great. I have great spirit resistance, which is good. But the rest of it, probably not as good as I'd like. I love that my magic's like at 104 because of all my items. That's amazing. And we are level 34. We are, I don't know if we'll make level 35, which I think is the max level for the game. Let's see. Nathaniel, he has decent resistances. I will take what he has. Sigram is really poor. I really wish I could have gave her better stuff. But unfortunately, that's just going to be what it is. And Anders is even worse. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. Let's see if we can do this. The Lair of the Mother, deep within the hills that bordered the Ferelden Plains, is an ancient graveyard where dragons once came to die. A younger generation of the winged beast has turned the region dangerous yet again. And look at poor city of Amaranthine is destroyed. Next time, we'll save the city. Oh, hi guys. Just seeing what we have around here. Alright. Blood magic.
Creatures.
I see it. Yep, I was gonna say, I see. I'm gonna get myself out of there because I know it's going to try and take care of me. I need you to be a friend. Anders, can you do me a favor and actually blood magic and paralyze all them as I put a cage on this mage? Thank you. Oh, there's another arcane. I did not see you. Yeah, I didn't see you.
We have done well.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Anybody else? Stamina draughts. Those are really nice. We'll probably be going through those a lot once we're there. I think if I can before the final battle, I'm going to add a tactic for these two to add stamina anytime they're less than... And I'm going to tell them to use the max, the best thing they can. Alright, off we go. No, we want to stick around. Wraithbone wastes. Alright, we are in the last spot. Now let's see how long this takes us to get through here. Oh, there's multiple. I think there's two factions fighting here. Where is... What are you doing back there? Put that one in a prison. Oh, these childers like to resist, don't they? Yeah, it looks like the architect and the mother are fighting. I don't even know why I'm getting all this stuff. I really don't need it.
I'll get on it.
I'm not too worried about the magic damage in here. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's gonna disappear quickly. Get your wolf up. And I do feel I probably should be working on getting my tactics a little bit better than they are. Hello.
Surrender!
Yeah, you guys can go away. Oh, I forgot I had this on all. Kind of like the all hold key. That's why she wasn't attacking. Pile of bones. Vade Walker. Ooh, could be useful. Oh, it's for a mage only. Hold on. Is that better than what I have on? I like that. We'll grab it. How about Anders? What do you have, sir? Take this. Sounds like it might be better for you. Oh, hi guys. There's stuff going on here, definitely. There's extra there's definitely combat going on here. There's an emissary. We need this emissary dead. So let's put the emissary up in a coma. Let's hit all them. Alright, everybody on this armored ogre. We're going to make him be susceptible to extra hits. Make him miss.
On your guard.
Yeah, you're not going to survive, sir. 676 damage on a crit. That was beautiful.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my
Yeah,
back?
there's definitely a big battle going on here. What's this note? Drake's Fall. So they made everything based off of dragon stuff, like dragon bones. Interesting. Okay, so anything around here that we see? No. Okay, so we have to go down there. Okay, so we were going the right way. Yeah, that armored and that emissary, I was like, no, we need to take... Those were the dangerous ones. Oh, lovely. What do we have here? Herlock. Oh, great. Oh! And a dragon. A high dragon. Oh. Really? Okay. Everybody that does not want to die might want to stay away. Yeah, you fell, of course. No, dog, get in here. And I probably left all my arrows at home. Yes, I did. Okay. Let's see. How are we doing on the far side there? Not real pretty. No, I don't want to do that. That seems dangerous. Let's just leave her alone for right now. Yeah, let's have him help her out just real quickly. Oh yeah, you're loving this, aren't you? Yeah, we're trying to make sure that we're... Sure, I was going to say, surely we haven't killed that thing already. Yeah, I was going to say, get out of the way. Nathaniel, where are you? I have no idea. It's being a pain. It's moving around. Let me do a group heal.
Now, better than later.
Well, lovely. Shut that off before you kill yourself. Group heal. Group heal. Let's start getting that hex on him. Let's get that mishex on him. High dragons are pain. I want a life ward put on Segram. Put actually a bomb on that. Did we kill it? Oh, we got it. Woof. What? No treasure? No scales? Oh, you suck. That was rough, though. We got it. I was impressed with that.
Got it.
Quicksilver. Cunning, defense, 5%. I think I know who I'm going to give that to. Segram, I feel like, even though it's less, it's a chance of you dodging better. Typically, I would not give that to you, but I just feel like that would be better than what you have. You can't use any of this, so it's kind of useless. Okay. Or maybe I should actually give her this and give Nathaniel the chance to dodge a little bit better. That seems a little bit more accurate of what we need to do. Okay, anything else out here? No. Alright, time to go in.
Can I get...
Crystals of the Imperium. And Drake's Fall. Discover the purpose of the Deventer Crystal. Found a mysterious crystal in the Deventer ruins in Drake's Fall. It may have some use. Great. Hey Nathaniel, you're still useful. Help me out. A crystal? Yeah. Well, we didn't find it till just now. I don't know why it did it that way, but okay. Well, we have a crystal, which I'm assuming is a quest. Yes. Oh, so we found one out there, too. Okay. Alright. We are going to put a life ward on you, just so you have it.
Later.
We're going to pull the bear up right now, just so we have it. Flesh pods. That's not good. Okay, guys. Let's get in here. Actually, first, get in here. And then...
Time to kill something.
Get in here. Nope. Get in.
Ready.
What are you doing? Alright, guys. Get down here. Yep. Let's get down here.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Never a dull moment!
Now's better than later.
Oh, there's 2 alphas. Okay. Running down these steps are interesting.
Push them back.
Oh, hi, heretic. Guys, get down here.
What is your command?
Do not leave her alone.
We can do this!
Do not leave her alone. That is terrible.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Yeah. That keeper damage is insane, though. Okay. I think we finally cleared our way down into the main area. We don't really need the money, but we're going to take it anyway.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Hey, we'll be rich by the time we leave. Yeah, unfortunately, Ogrum, we didn't get to do his stuff until too late, which is fine. I'm not too worried. So I think he was about the only quest. No, we never did her companion quest, but unfortunately we were not able to because we did something prior. Okay, we have a flesh pod. Dragon Waste, that's where we came in. So let's... Oh, these... Okay. I think this is what we need. We have the 4 crystals. Will the Undying? Or Unyielding? Okay. Okay. I'm not sure what this does. Are we missing anything? Did that pop up? The Architect, now an ally, can summon the powerful... This long dormant Deventer artifact is capable of setting all... Oh! So, this is a weapon we can use in the battles. Okay. So is that what that's for? That may aid you against my other towers still remain that are dormant. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, there's more crystals. Okay. So if we find all the crystals, we can activate all these towers to assist us. And apparently, the Architect can be an ally. Can summon the powerful infernos towards a targeted area. Friendly fire is possible. Do we want him as an ally? I don't know.
Can I get you a ladder?
I don't know if I trust him. Can I not get in this? Maybe after this. Hold on.
They won't know what hit them.
Alright, where are we at? There we go. Alright, there's that one. We just do about 100 damage, like, a shot. That is insane.
I'll get on it.
Get my way. There we go. Okay, I was like, we have to get that because I think that has a crystal in it. I was glad I was right.
Got it.
Okay. So we need one more shard, which is probably going to be inside here. Socket. Yeah. It's down below. At least I hope it is. I'm assuming because that's a flesh pod right here. Hello.
And so we meet again. No, Uther. That is not how this must begin. I owe you an apology, Commander. When last we met, I intended to explain myself. Fate, however, intervened.
I escaped. Yeah. You experiment. That is true. He experimented on me, but we did escape.
I restrained you, only to prevent the misunderstanding that occurred with the rest of your order.
Misunderstanding? Is that what you call it?
I sent the Withered to ask for the Grey Warden's help. I should have anticipated that you might view our approach as an attack. I am rarely able to judge how your kind will react. It was most unfortunate.
Yeah, he didn't exactly act like he wanted our help. He didn't even try to ask for our help. Yeah, you bled them dry.
The Grey Wardens that were brought to me were already dead. I took their blood just as I took yours, because I had little choice. Things have not gone as I planned. I only ask that you hear me out. Should you still wish to slay me afterwards, you may try.
Excuse me, we can try. I'm pretty sure we can.
My kind has ever been driven to seek out the old gods. This is our nature. When we find one, a blight is begun. Each time we attack your surface lands and you fight back until we are defeated. To break the cycle, my brethren must be freed of their compulsion. For that, I need Grey Warden blood.
Yeah, why do you need ours?
In order to become what you are, you drink the blood of my kind. To transform, similarly, we must transform. I have created a version of your joining that uses the blood of Grey Wardens. You take the taint into yourself. What we take is your resistance. That is how my brethren are freed. In your blood lies the key to their immunity against the call of the old gods.
I like my blood where it is, in my veins.
I think there's a small glitch with this, there's a small glitch with this conversation, I have a feeling. Yeah, some are intelligent, some are insane.
Once they are freed, the Darkspawn think for themselves. They speak, they act. Some, however, have reacted poorly. They are flawed and they rage against me. The Mother gathers them to stop me, as she seeks to stop you. I cannot defeat the Mother alone, and I cannot free the Darkspawn unless she is defeated. Our goals are the same.
This reeks of stupid. The last thing we need is more Darkspawn thinking for themselves.
Darkspawn or no, he has a good point. Do we really want to keep killing each other forever?
Help me kill the Mother, and after it is done, I will leave to continue my work.
Well, how is this Mother... Yeah, what is this Mother... Okay, so there is a small glitch with this conversation where it keeps blacking out, but at least it's not actually ending the whole conversation, because I've had some where the video or the cinematic wouldn't go at all, and it was really irritating. So we'll leave that in. I'm not exactly happy about it, but, you know, I guess that's just a glitch with the game, I'm gonna assume. What is the Mother exactly?
My most flawed creation. Freedom drove her mad, and she has poisoned the minds of the others. She has influence with the ones who have not been freed, and she gathers them as an army. I do not seek to rule, my brethren. I only seek to release them from their chains.
How did you become freed?
I was born as I am, an outsider amongst my kind. Why? I do not know. Why do some of your kind become Grey Wardens?
Choice.
Why do some possess magic? I have no answers.
Well, the Grey Wardens is a choice in most situations. Yeah, perhaps they don't want to be freed.
And how would they know when the choice has been deprived of them? Without choice, there is only one path before them, and that leads to the Blight. I believe there is another way.
Yeah, but do you realize how many Grey Wardens you will be killing? You know how many Darkspawn there are in this world? That is insane. Think about that. Like, we can get Darkspawn blood so much easier because there's so many of them. Grey Wardens are rare. They basically would be using Grey Warden, at least my opinion, as cattle or breeding stock, or however you want to call it. Because think about it. It's like he would need to have humans or elves or whatever, force the taint down them, see who survives, then take their blood to free Dark. It's like, what are you thinking? I don't think about that. Yeah, that is perverse.
I thought it little different from your order's use of Darkspawn blood. We both do what we must in response to the Blight. The first blood came from Uther, freely given. She was a Grey Warden, as you are, and joined us many years ago.
No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. Because if you look at Uther, she doesn't exactly look healthy. Like, she looks like she's tainted really bad. No, we're not doing this.
But we could have stopped this cycle of blights and old gods.
How very unfortunate. But I cannot blame you. You are as bound to your nature as we are to ours. I am sorry, Uther. It appears that I will not be able to keep my promise after all.
Yep.
You will have to forgive me, Commander, for fighting to preserve my destiny.
It's fine. We are who we are. Uther's gonna be coming down. That I guarantee you. There's Uther. Okay. We will do the lovely strength. Uther needs to die at this point. Nope, go down Uther. We need to fully face Uther at this point. Take her out. ASAP. Sorry, but yep, okay. He's going to start hitting us with the spell. I need to be able to see everybody on everybody on this side. Get out of the fire. Then start attacking. I'm going to shut this off. Oh, he took all my mana. You son of a gun. Let's grab. Anders. Grab. Yep, and then start taking him out. Alright. Take off the mana. Let's see if we can stun him. Or, nope, I didn't figure we could. I'm pretty sure he's going to be resistant to just about everything that we want to do on him. Okay, he has that Curse of Mortality. Let's do a group heal. What else do we have? I'm seeing what else I can do real quick. What can you do? Can you do a dirty fighting? Apparently that doesn't do anything to him. We'll do that. We'll put a spirit bomb on him. And then we'll do a group heal. Knock him down if we can. Yep, he's doing that again. Everyone out of the fire. Yep, he's being annoying that way. All right. Let's see. Group heal again? Nope. Group heal. Let's throw a life ward on her real quickly.
Now, better than this.
What can you do? Can you do a cold? And then, do you have anything else you can use on him? Knock him down? Woof! Everybody, out of the fire. A little bit more. Woof! Yep, we took out their architect. Yeah. Nope. The reason I rejected it is it's just a vicious cycle, yes, but the thing is, his cycle, I feel, would be worse. That's just kind of my opinion of it. That was a nasty battle, though. I will give that. Do we have something that's better? 9 armor, 50 stamina, but all this resistance is really useful, so I see no reason to do that. But maybe Anders could have something better. Yeah, it's not as good a regen, but starting off with better mana would be amazing. Look at that, 752. That's insane. Okay.
Now's better than later. All right, all right.
All right, we have another one activated. So Tower of Flame, Tower of Trauma, Tower of Healing, and of course we got rid of the Pyre. Sorry, Uta, you betrayed the Grey Wardens. I still think that she would not have been a good person to bring with us. Or, it's just, she basically did look sick. Like, she was infected with the...
I'll get on it.
Experimentation that he's been doing on her. I don't really think he would have been a good idea to take as an ally. That's my opinion. I do hate that cinematic or conversation was a little bugged. I hope you guys don't mind. Oh, we got adult shoulders. Well, apparently adult shoulders can be killed. Well, we'll deal with these here in a minute. There we go. Just kill it. Just kill them. Codex. So apparently, let's see. When grubs devour flesh is slain, dramatic occurs to a sound of tearing flesh, legs emerge. The child will now run down its prey with startling speed. Upon gorging itself again, the child transforms further, developing spiny limbs tipped with spikes that skewer prey. Ooh. Vestment of Ermitil, or whatever it's called. Once again, not as good as what we have on.
All right, all right.
Okay.
Twisted.
Oh, hi. Guys, you want to do something? Or do we have one back here? Oh, we do. Well, apparently we killed them all. A little bit faster than I thought we would.
Now's better than later. I'll get on it.
It's interesting, it's only the mother that seems to be making these. So I'm wondering if she is... Oh, there's the ogre. Come here, guy. Let's be friends. Oh, we got shoulders back here. Adult children, can I make you a friend? No. Okay. Well, we need to deal with this armored ogre as quickly as we can. So I think what I need to do is get right here, be one with nature, start pushing people back, and hitting people. I think that's just what we have to do. It was getting dangerous. It's like, nope, we'll just simplify this. We might make level 35 before we finish this. I don't know. There's another socket further down. I don't even know if we'll be able to finish this quest or this mission. I might let it go long because I feel like we're close.
Right away.
What is your command?
187! What the heck? Like, look at that. 51, 76. Just insane damage. He is doing insane damage. Hi, guys.
No end to these blasted things.
Consider it done.
Ready.
Who's up?
Quick for you.
Ooh, there's a bunch of uglies down here. Apparently she decided to go down here on her own.
I'll get on it.
We need that heretic dead. Well, your wolf died, but that's okay. Your wolf can be regenerated eventually, so... Ooh, the children jumped there. Did you see that? I think there's just a small glitch sometimes with this game. It's okay. It's still a fun game. It's still crazy as heck, but... I am actually thinking, with as powerful as we are...
Now's better than later.
I might, with the next expansion that we do, not really expansion, yeah, next DLC that we do, I may actually look into doing hard mode. The reason is the next two actually do have an achievement of finishing it on hard or nightmare. And I think that would be really interesting to try and do. Now, it's going to be crazy because I'm going to be doing a difficulty I've never done before. But at the same time, ooh, we're in the nest. Yeah, I think we're just, yeah, we're here. Let's just finish this quest, but I've never done hard or nightmare. But I feel I've gotten better playing this. And I'm going to actually change this. We're going to change this to bear. Because I want him to have his best pet forward. Let's see. I want you with... okay, we have Strength of Stone. I want that with you. Ally. No, self, health. Less than 50. Activate. Activate mode. Strength of Stone. Okay. I want that up here so she'll activate that if that ever gets low. Okay. Self stamina gets below 25. Use item. No. Can I change that? Hold on. Yeah, we're going to change these real quick because we're near the end here. We're going to tell her to use... Well, we can't... Okay. That's sad. We can't tell her to use the most powerful, stamina. So we're just going to tell her use the most greater stamina that we have. And we're going to need that for Nathaniel as well. So if yourself, stamina, less than 25, use item, greater stamina. And we're going to put you up here too. What do we have here? Self, any, rapid shot? Okay, no. What about enemy health greater than 10%? Usability. Burst shot? Rain of arrow. Well, that could be dangerous. What's burst shot? Ah, yeah, let's let him do that. Okay. Alright, let's try this out. We're gonna see how we do. We're gonna have children coming out of our ass.
If it isn't the hero of the hour, the slayer of the mighty father, come to claim a reward. Oh, what a delicious day.
They just get bigger and uglier, don't they?
What is that?
By the ancestors, do all brood mothers smell this bad?
Am I not beautiful? Has the Grey Warden come now to slay the mother too? Will she join the father in oblivion?
I sure hope so, but who is this father? I'm assuming the archdemon.
He called himself Architect, but that did not change what he was. He said he wanted to free us, but all he brought us was silence. Dreadful silence. But now the father is gone. The mother can take her children deep into the earth and care for them, safe and sound.
You'll bring, yeah. What a beautiful thought. Yeah, until the next time you send them to attack us again.
Oh, the mother knows your ways. You will not let her be, no, not after what she's done. So it must end. It all must come crashing down! Perhaps we will hear the song again when we die. Oh, let it come. Let it come.
Whoa! Predator! Predator! Okay, so offers the healing to allies. This, okay, capable of stunning all creatures in the area. And a single blast with fire. Okay. Yep, that's who we're gonna hit. Alright. We're gonna do a life ward immediately on you. I want you to do a life ward, if I can, preferably on the bear. I would like it on Nathaniel, but I think right now this is just what I have to do. Okay, we have a bunch of ugly things here. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have used that ability. I don't know. Or maybe that's her. I don't know. We're gonna do an ability on that. I don't know what we have going on. I've never gotten this far before. I don't even know how well we're gonna live. Activate healing. Okay, I feel like these tentacles need to be taken care of first. That looks to be the issue. It really does. Is she being held? She's being held, and there's nothing we can do on her. Yeah. I have a feeling we're going to die a lot here. How much you want to bet? Because I've never done this before.
Let's make this quick.
Okay, we need to get back. We all need to get back away from her right now. Okay, we need to focus on one tentacle at a time. So let's do that first. Let's get a group heal. Yeah, these things are a pain. What I feel like I could do is possibly put a spell out here. Hey! Leave me alone! Do I have a thing to... Can you paralyze that? Where am I? Okay. Just so much going on. Okay. Trying to take care of these dang tentacles has been a pain. Everybody just stunned. Thank you. Everybody, on this tentacle, get rid of it.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Okay, we got one tentacle done. Take care of this next tentacle. Okay, that wakes up Childers, apparently. That's fine. I would rather take that than anything. Okay. Shut off that.
Here's your command.
Oh, and we're only able to use this once. Okay, that kind of stinks. But we will take what we can.
I'll get on it.
Yep, as I said, we're taking care of all these tentacles first. Anders, turn on your magic. We have too many to deal with here. Lot of children. A lot of children. Okay, we're going to put a crushing on you. Let's deal with this last, and then we'll deal with all these children. Because that is a lot of childers. That's a lot of childers. So many childers. Oh, nope. Get rid of that tentacle. Get rid of it.
Get on it.
There we go. Everyone on here. Take that off. Do you have yours on? Take yours off as well. Group heal. Yep, as I said, I want everyone on her.
Here's your command.
Ah, stop stunning. Let's see. So many childers. Look at that. So many childers. And we've used up all the abilities, which is really sad. Okay. We're waiting on that to cool down. You know what? Walking bomb on you. Okay. Trust me, this is a mess. It is very messy right now. Let's see if we can paralyze all of them. That's going to help. Everybody still get back on him. I will get you to cast your group heal. Is your group heal activated? Thank you. Let's get your ability again. Deal with them again. Let's see. Do we have anything here that we can... A bomb on this one. Okay, that helps. She died again. Revival. Okay, that's down. Revival. You have revival. You can do it on her. I need to do a life ward. Well, I need that off first.
Ready.
And then cleansing aura. Okay. Let's see where we're at. How are we doing, guys? Let's get back on her. Let's see. Group heal. Yeah, okay, at this point, everybody on her. We have just too much going on and not enough health. Okay, we're going to give you a major potion. You are going to take a regular potion.
Is it time to kill someone?
Okay, Anders, you were supposed to take a potion. You're supposed to take a potion. Do you have your... Oh, yeah, blood magic on. Okay, no wonder you're dying. Yeah, on her. Get that going. I'm going to throw my battle magic on. He may die. I don't know. Let's give him a potent. There we go. That helps. Yeah, deal with her. Blast magic. Blast magic. Blast magic. Yep, there we go. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, double check, make sure she's dead. Oh, wow. After the deaths of both the Architect and the Mother, nearly all the remaining Darkspawn fled back into the Deep Roads. The raids on Amaranthine came to an abrupt end. Although some of the Architect's disciples likely escaped into the Deep Roads, with the rest of their brethren, they have, so far, shown no inclination towards vengeance against the Grey Wardens who killed their savior. Yet the Deep Roads remain plagued by the Darkspawn, and it seems certain that in time, another Blight will begin. The danger may have passed for now, but the cycle of the old gods continue. The destruction of Amaranthine did not endear the Grey Wardens to the people of Ferelden. Although much of the citizenry wanted to forget the terrible event and get on with life, a small segment pledged to exact revenge against the Wardens. Rumors said the commander of the Grey was a Malkavin, and it is kind of true. Some even claimed the commander was an abomination, controlled by demons from the Fade, set to destroy humanity. The rumors grew until, inside a year, a mob appeared at the gates of Vigil's Keep. Although most of the riders were shown mercy and survived the bloody clash, public opinion of the Grey Wardens turned sour for years, until the Wardens led an effort to rebuild Amaranthine. The war devastated the farmholds of the Arling, and the land would never truly recover from their loss. Most of the Arling lay fallow, becoming the breeding ground for bandits and worse. Only the roads and a few scattered settlements could provide any safety in that abandoned region. The Annals of the Grey Warden held Commander Malkavin's defense of Vigil's Keep as a crucial victory. The Order's more clever recruits often spent days studying the account in an attempt to understand the commander's tactics. The Vigil became a trading hub that would eventually eclipse the city of Amaranthine, with traders reassured by guards continually patrolling the pilgrim's path. But prosperity bred scheming and treachery between merchants and nobles, testing the commander's patience for years to come. Peace allowed the Wardens to replenish their numbers. Soon, Vigil's Keep bore a capable army with Wardens at its core. From their ranks emerged new heroes to challenge threats to Amaranthine and all of Ferelden. Through taxes and levies, the Vigil was rebuilt. Years later, Voldric Glavenok stood on the battlements and pronounced that the defenses were acceptable. He would never speak more highly of any human engineering. Dark whispers of conspiracy against the Wardens fell silent after a rash of accidents and disappearances culminated in the apparent suicide of Ban Esmerel. The nobles of Amaranthine remained dutiful. Some even suggested that they were cowed into submission. Among the many legends that the Vigil spawned was one of the great heroes of the next age, a sheep herder turned soldier by the name of Sir Alec the Valiant, who eventually founded an order of knights that lasted 1,000 years. The commander's blade, Vigilance, crafted from the bones of an ancient dragon, was boldly stolen by an Tevan crows. The blade changed hands many times thereafter, with some master swordmen pursuing the weapon their entire lives. Some claim that this legendary blade has made a life of its own and its power is steadily growing. Dworkin Glavenok further refined his lyrium sand explosives, but left the Warden's employ after Canary mercenaries tried to assassinate him. Although the Dwarven bombardier took his secrets with him, the learned say he left clues for others to follow in his footsteps. The Vigil soldiers, wearing the distinctive silverite armor that Master Wade crafted, came to be known as the Silver Order. Under the tutelage of the Guardians, the Silver Order developed into one of Ferelden's most revered military forces, a lasting memory of the Vigil's famous commander. With Velena and the Architect gone from the region, the Pilgrim's Path began to see traffic again. The massacre of the militiamen and the merchants, however, led to hostilities between the neighboring human settlements and any Dalish clans that passed by. One human villager soon kidnapped and murdered a Dalish child. The clans reacted by giving the Wending Wood a wide berth, but both sides know that at some point the elves will return for revenge. A few years after Calharol was emptied of Darkspawn, Orzammar began sending expeditions to rediscover the knowledge of smithing that had been lost within the Thag. Eventually, House Helmai decided that Calharol was too important to be abandoned. At a tremendous cost of dwarven lives, they cleared the tunnels leading to Calharol of all Darkspawn, making the road between Orzammar and the fortress safe again. Calharol was reclaimed for Orzammar once and for all. As promised, Voldrick and Dworkin presented Orzammar's Shaperate with a stone marker that told of how Calharol's Castles had taken up arms against the Darkspawn. The commander of the Grey was invited to Orzammar as a guest of honor at a feast commemorating the defenders of Calharol. The Shaper read the names of the castles off the marker, then presided over a ceremony to return them to the stone as befitted warriors of their stature. In time, the Arling began to forget the tales of apparitions in the Black Marsh, and ever so slowly, settlers drifted into the region. Scholars said the veil was still thin, and thus the area still dangerous, but the people only cared that there were no longer frightening whispers in the shadows. The village was slowly rebuilt. Twice the Baroness's mansion was rebuilt and occupied, once by a wealthy merchant and another time by her Elysian mage. Both died mysteriously. Afterwards, the mansion was torn down completely, and the site left untouched. Anders remained with the Grey Wardens a few years longer, training the Order's next generation of mages. But when the Circle Tower called on him to deliver a lecture on the nature of the Architect, much to the Templars' dismay, Anders told the commander of the Grey that his time with the Wardens was over. And yet, not 2 months later, Anders returned to the Order. Ever after, the Wardens were his home and his lasting companions. Velena never saw her clan again, but neither did she forsake her Dalish culture, nor her sharp tongue, nor her quick temper. Her friendship with the Warden commander changed her opinions of humankind significantly. Shortly after the Mother's defeat, Darkspawn stragglers who still remained on the surface attacked the human village. Velena was the only Warden nearby and defended the village single-handedly. She did not sneer once. Velena scoured the Mother's lair for signs of her sister, but it was as though Serene had vanished into thin air. Velena blamed the Warden commander for choosing to kill the Architect, certain that the Architect could have released her sister if he lived. This remained a source of friction for a long as Malkavin and Velena knew each other. Over the next years, Nathaniel dedicated himself to the Order and to clearing the blemishes on his family name. After saving Tyrion Fergus Cuslin from a bandit attack, a portion of Amaranthine was returned to the house. Nathaniel passed the holding to Delilah's son, and when a new castle was eventually built there, a statue of Nathaniel was erected in his courtyard. Once the Darkspawn threat was ended, justice left the Grey Wardens to pursue other injustices. Years later, he appeared on the doorstep of Kristoff's widow, and smiling, simply dropped dead. Aura finally had a body to mourn. If the spirit itself remains alive, it has not shown itself. With the mother dead, Sigrun seemed to lose her purpose. She withdrew from her friends in the Order and spoke to them less and less each day. One morning, Sigrun was simply absent, her bed made and her trunk emptied. A young recruit who had been up in the night said she had left for her calling, gone to finish what she started in Calheral. Ogrim continued to regale young Warden recruits with tales of his prowess in both battle and bed. His drinking games prompted at least one recruit to declare that she'd rather attempt the joining than lift another mug. Felsi returning to Vigil's Keep several times to see Ogrim, usually bringing their toddler as well. Ogrim's inability to act seriously wore on her, however, and her visits dwindled, then stopped altogether. If Ogrim missed her, or his child, he never showed it. As for the savior of Ferelden, he did not remain as commander of the Grave for long. The Darkspawn was no longer a real concern, the Blight well and truly over. It was time for him to move on. Some claimed the commander reunited with the red-haired bard known as Liliana, and that they adventured together still. The pair were spotted together in Denerim a year after the Blight's end. No matter the truth, the commander never did return to Vigil's Keep. Woo! That was a lot to read. But we succeeded. The Awakening has officially been beaten, and the Awakened have been destroyed. And I was wondering why they needed the Wardens, and I was right. They were using them for some reason. At first I thought they were changing the Wardens into Darkspawn, like intelligent Darkspawn, but it was the opposite. They were using their blood to make intelligent Darkspawn. The problem is, yeah, with the mother being, how's the best way, gone crazy, and everything, it shows that the architect's plans had a very good chance of backfiring, especially since even some of his disciples, or whatever that he created, ended up siding with the mother over him. So you could eventually have just as many more problems with, in my opinion, with him being alive than letting him, instead killing him. And that's kind of my viewpoint of it. I think that's what led me to, yeah, we're taking you out. You're more of a danger than you might think. And there is no way I'm going to just sit still and let you do what you want. I do hate that I did not get all my runes up as I would like. I don't know if we actually took the most powerful group that we probably could have to defeat the mother, but I really do think we did really well. That was a lot of children we had to take care of, the Darkspawn children. Those were scary, dangerous, and that was a lot. And I think that's what it was. Like, as soon as I saw that we took care of almost all of them and then more showed up, I was like, okay, we just have to take out the mother at that point. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. We have to do that. But this was really fun. Like, it was really interesting. I have my views on it a little bit of good and bad about how some of the quests were, how some of the dialogue was. And what's interesting is the architect. He said he was basically like one of the first ones to be like free. And it's like, okay, so how did he become free? How old is he? Do Darkspawn really age as humans would? Because they're spawned through these broodmothers. But how long do they really live? Can they live like permanent, like immortal, if they're able to, avoid being killed? I don't really know that lore based, in this world, but these are just thoughts. Could he have been one of the very first Darkspawn? Like, could he have been one of those Defender mages? Because he was a powerful mage. Because I'm trying to make sense of how he became this intelligent and just suddenly being this intelligent. I wonder if in Dragon Age 2 or Dragon Age 3, or even in the newest one. I don't know if I'll ever get to that one. But if they ever bring back the idea of these disciples, I'm kind of curious on that. I have a feeling they probably don't. That's my gut feeling. I think the thing is, between the Awakening, we pretty much have destroyed all of the disciples. So if there are any disciples left, there's probably just like maybe a handful. I don't think there's a whole lot. I don't even know how many he would really have freed at that point. But it was interesting between that there was an architect and the mother were fighting each other. And they were at odds. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I really thought the father was actually the archdemon. Not really the architect, but now it makes sense why she called him the father, because he gave effectively birth to her, or freed her, and was, you know, like a parent to her, at least in the beginning. But yeah, I thought this was really fun. That was really cool. I like that we had new companions. Ogrim, it's kind of cool that they brought Ogrim back, but at the same time, I feel he's one of my least favorite companions that you get. I'm kind of curious on other people's view of him. Do you really think he's really like a good companion, or do you think he's just kind of just there? I was hoping we could make level 35, but we did not make it. We made it pretty close though. So I'm curious on when I go into the next two, is it going to take my character from Awakening, or is it going to take my character as of End of Origins? So I'm kind of curious to see how that works. But yeah, that was fun. Like, that was kind of cool. Like, near the end, I was ready to like get this going and get this done. I don't know if I'm a big fan of the runescape, or whatever, the rune tracing skill. It felt annoying because for you to have some of the best runes, you basically had to get every single tracing and then work your way up through from novice all the way up to Grandmaster or Paragon or whatever, and that was just a little annoying. I felt that was probably one of the things I didn't care for, and it was hard and I wish they would have had it to where you could have accessed, like if you were in the throne room, be able to access everybody's skills without having to leave and have them in your party to do it. That was a little frustrating because I felt like I had to keep going in and out of the throne room just to do, you know, our runes. And I just felt that was kind of just annoying. That was just me. That's my opinion. But yeah, so I'm pretty excited. We'll be starting the Golems of Amarok, I believe is what it's called. And we are going to try that on hard difficulty. So we will see how hard that really is. As I said, I don't know if that's going to be something I can even do. I'm not that great at this game. It might require me to be a lot more thoughtful in my process of the game. I was actually surprised we had to raise Sigrin 2 times. But she isn't really a fighter, so that kind of made sense at the same time that she would die a lot. But she actually did really well. I really did feel she was like a really decent fighter compared to the other characters we had. So that's why I was like, let's take her. She has that dodge ability and a dual wielding, and she had some pretty powerful weapons. But let's go ahead and enjoy the rest of these lovely credits, and I want to thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed the video, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, I hope to see you all next time. Until then.